for today's exercise, I've been seeing a few clients with some really stiff necks, and I've been giving them this exercise. And then because here it's last week was Thanksgiving, which meant I had to do a lot of driving, which means I'm kind of stuck in the car. And I also started having some neck stuff, although a lot of it's actually more mid-thoracic. And I'll do some exercises later for that. I wanted to focus on a really easy, simple neck exercise that can help to rid some of the neck tension, especially when the neck issue is more in the neck. As I said, some of mine is more thoracic, but this exercise actually will partly get into the thoracics based on using some spinal mechanic. And so I'm going to show it here. It's pretty easy. It might seem like that's too easy. It shouldn't make a difference, but believe it or not, it does. So what we're going to do is going to make figure eights, what's sometimes called a lemniscate. I just like that word. We're going to figure eight type motion with our head, and our nose is going to be like a pencil on a piece of paper. So it's just like you're tracing a piece of paper. You can watch me here. I'm going to go. My nose is going down, right? And goes down however much I can before I can't actually turn anymore. I could turn this way, but that's not what we're doing here. We're kind of just keeping our head more or less straight with the nose going in that. So then I go down. Since I can't go anymore, it's going to turn up. Goes up to it, can't go up anymore. So now it has to come down through that area. Circles around. And then you see me continuing again, right? So simple figure eights. What happens for a lot of people is they get really fixated, right, falling forward. So what we want to do is the nose has a counterpart in the back, which is it's called the occiput or the occipital ridge, a little bump, or the inion, has different names. That little bump on the back of your head, you can take a hand and feel around. You'll feel a little bump. Some have a bigger, some are smaller. And you can kind of see that those bumps, let's see if I turn to my side, are more or less in this line. So they give you a counterpoint. So when we're doing this, right, if we're just focusing forward, we lose the back. We want to feel the back as well, almost as if we had a line, like a vector going through forward and back, so that when we turn, we don't want to lose that back. So I don't know if you can see a difference. This is when I'm thinking of my back, and this is when I'm only forward, right? It brings me forward. So feel that motion as we move through those figure eights. And again, we don't want to throw things around. It's really a slow motion. I like to think the slower we go, we get more into these cracks, right? And so I've been doing one way. Well, you can also, let's see, that way. You can also go the other way. That's the way we've been going. So it's always tough to figure out which way is the opposite. And we're habitual, so we have one way we like, which is why it's very good to go around. So you might hear, I don't know, the sound editing will tell me, there's a few times as I move, some of the vertebrae just pop into place. This is a chiropractor's worst dream because it allows you to correct yourself and you don't need them as much, and that's not what they want, right? So moving around, finding that figure eight with both sides, keeping track of the back, so we're not just looking forward, but we're feeling both. If you want a little more advanced, you can also move from the back. So I'm moving from the front here, but I can also move from the back of the head. That's a little more tricky. It'll be helpful over time to practice that and work with forward, back, left, right, both, all these sort of ways. But that's really it. I'll say for me, having even just basically just done a few of them for this video, I'm already feeling more limber. And because as we turn our head this way, you might think it's just neck, but because of how the spine connects, that's actually going all the way down. So as I mentioned, I have some stuff from the driving in the middle of my thorax, but even just a few minutes here, it's already loosened up a bunch, which is awesome. So this is as usual. This is really it. It seems like it should be so easy. Give it a try. You'll find hopefully great ease and a little more comfort in your body, especially in the neck. And as always, just send comments. I'd love to hear what works for you, what doesn't work, and how to just allow for more ease and happiness in people's lived experiences. So that's all for now. You're always welcome to like um, and subscribe and all that fun stuff that you're supposed to say on social media that I kind of forget. You're always welcome to do that, and you're always welcome to message. And until then, till the next time, until whenever, just have a good day.